Hi, welcome to week 4. I have a little bit of concern about your concern about these PowerPoint presentations for the international business. I really want you to feel comfortable with this, and I really want you to do a really good job with this. And so I have decided that all we're going to do this week is work on those PowerPoint presentations and work on the forum that they're going to be put in. So don't stop the panic, and you should have gotten a really good start on getting your information together by now. But if you haven't gotten your information together, that's top priority. And then later in the week, when you're putting together your PowerPoint, I suggest if you want to share and have some of the group do a few of the slides and some others do others, that you use Google Slides. I have suggested this before, but I really think it's a good idea. Now, Google Slides is limited in that you can't put a voiceover as I do on my PowerPoints that I do with just using Microsoft PowerPoint. But you can still do a really good slide presentation, and you can add notes. So I'm going to give you the option. If you have the technology, then do a PowerPoint and do a voiceover explaining, as I do when you watch my PowerPoint presentations, the significance of each slide. A slide can't really stand on its own. It's meant to be a visual aid and not a complete production. But if you add a voiceover, it does become a complete production. And if you add notes and allow your viewers to see the notes, then you can also do that. It's like providing a little script of what you would be saying if you were able to do a voiceover, but someone can read the words and understand the significance of the slide. So gather your information. If you want to edit together, but you don't want to physically get together to do this, you can share your Google Slides with each other. And it's a very easy cooperative process to do that. And then go back to each slide and add your notes, what you would say to explain the slide if you were actually giving the presentation in front of a group. The second part of your assignment, besides creating the slide presentation, I'm just going to call it a slide presentation instead of PowerPoint, do a slide presentation with a voiceover or a script, post it in the forum, which I have set up for you to do. And then your next responsibility is to go and view each other's groups' slide presentations. And once you do that, yes, I would like you to reply and have a conversation. I don't want you to say, good job, or really enjoyed your presentation, but have a real conversation. Ask questions. And then the ones who created the group presentation, go back and read the replies and have answers for those who have questions. Or it's okay to say, yeah, I really don't know that. In our research, we did not find that out. So I don't expect you to be experts, but I do expect you to have a conversation with the PowerPoint or the slide presentations in the forum this week. And that's all I'm asking you to do this week. And I know it's a big project, and it's a conflict in time for some of you to actually get together at a time that you can talk about it. But Google provides a lot of ability for you as online students to have contact with each other. You can do Google share of documents. You can do the Google Slides and share those with each other. And you can also go to Google Hangouts and actually talk with each other. So you can make it as much of a live experience as you want to, and you don't have to be in physical contact with each other. Now, there's one thing that I really hate to have to say, but when I set up those groups, I did it randomly. I did not have any plan for that. But I understand from a couple of people that, it's not most of you, it's just a couple, that you have a group member that may not be responding to emails, that may not be discussing the planning in the forum. And I really can't make you participate, and I really can't make you do the assignments. And so it's just like for everything. Some will participate, most will participate. Y'all are excellent students, and you generally do exactly what I want and exceed my expectations even. But I understand there are a couple that have not participated so far. Well, here's the deal. I'm going to also post a rubric on the Moodle page, and that's what I'm going to grade you by. So your participation in the group is going to affect your grade individually. Now, I'm going to grade the group as a whole, but if somebody tells me, or your name doesn't end up on anything because you haven't participated in planning and you did not participate in creating. You ever heard that story about the chicken who had all of her friends wouldn't help her gather the ingredients to make the bread or help her make the bread, but boy, once the bread was made, they wanted to participate. Well, group projects don't work that way. So you need to get in touch with your group ASAP, and I'm really sorry if you waited too late and your group has already done a presentation. The only thing that I know that you can do is to do a whole presentation right by yourself, and do it that way. But it was meant for you to be able to work together and have a good time doing this, as well as learn a lot. So step up your game, get it in gear. And if you have any questions, I am not a techie. I am not an expert on technical programs. If you ask me, how do I do this in this other program or something like that, I may not be able to tell you. But I can tell you how to do a voiceover in PowerPoint. And I can tell you how to add notes in Google Slides. And other than that, you're pretty much going to have to find out the way I find out things, Google it. That's what I do all the time. I'm always Googling, how do you do something? And that's how I learn most of what I know, besides having really excellent students that help me sometimes too. I learn so much from my students. So have a good week. Enjoy this assignment and enjoy talking about the international business world with each other and the different countries. Is fascinating. And then next week we'll be back to work doing regular assignments. We will not have a technical communications test. If you had seen on the Moodle page earlier that was listed for one of the weeks, because I have broken it up and given it to you as 2 separate quizzes. So you don't have to worry about that, but you do need to apply everything we've learned for technical writing in the documents that you actually produce. So it's time to apply what we've learned, and there won't be another test, at least not on technical communications. So have a great week. Enjoy your Labor Day if you have that off from work or school. I know I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to see my grandson on Saturday in Wilmington, and I'm going to thoroughly enjoy that. And then I'm going to have Sunday and Monday to work on catching up on grading. It's been kind of a hectic week on campus with some technology failing us and getting a new phone system and all sorts of things that have gone on there. But it's a wonderful week. Enjoy your week, enjoy this project, and learn a lot. and I'll be in touch with you as you need assistance. Email me, call me, whatever you need, and I will be there. Please don't ever feel like you are overwhelmed and don't know what to do. I am so available to you. Just ask and I will help you. I really will. I promise you I will never leave you alone and stranded out there. So get in touch with me. Don't give up. And don't just not participate because you feel like there's not an easy way to do it. Because I can help you. I can figure out a way for you to do it. And even those of you who may have not been getting in the international projects, you can do one right by yourself and save your grade on that. But anyway, have a great week. I look forward to helping you, and I look forward to seeing those presentations. I'm really excited about it. See you later.